Okay, welcome back. We're just about 8 miles from Blacker now, and we're about to prep the aircraft for our arrival into Dublin. So I'm just going to give the first officer control, and then we'll prep the aircraft. You have control.
I have control.
Okay, so a couple of things we need to do first. We'll set level 2 on the auto brake, so it starts automatically braking for us. And we'll go down here now and set our arrival. So we're ILS 10 into Dublin. Bring up the RNAV stars runway 10, procedures Romeo, and we can see it's Nimmark 1 Romeo arrival. Now in terms of our transition today, we're coming in through Kerav, but prior to Kerav it'll be Nimat, Numpy, Nelbo, so we won't be entering any transitions even if I spit out. That's fine. So we can put through here, we've got a bit of a discontinuity here, so we'll just check that. That's fine. What we'll do then is if we just select this to plan mode, I just want to step through this just to make sure that it makes sense compared to our chart. So we come into Erkin, coming round, doing the canal loop, and we'll hit data off actually, but there's no need for that. Yeah, so that makes sense, that's fine. Just clear this off just now, put it back to here, and our top descent marker, which you may have seen when we came back there, is now moved, so about 40 miles away. That's why there's no rush. Go to init ref, we can see the information here, however we will bring up the chart as well. So bringing up the chart, we know that our ILS frequency is 108.9. What we'll do, punch that in there, but we'll also stick Collins Town 111.2 here. And we'll do the same on the first officer, 1089. So she's got that set up, and we'll give her Collins Town as well. In fact, we'll give her Dublin 1149. Just for some raw data, should we require. Won't bother with ADF or anything, that's fine. Now, the aerodrome elevation is 250 at Dublin, so we'll just change this here as well. Now, in terms of our approach, initial approach altitude will be 3000. Our minimums, Cat 1 is 450, so we'll just set that now. So it's quite a high altitude airport, last airport we've flown to. And just for reference, our go around will actually be up to 3,000 they go around initially. In terms of the main things we have to do, that's the aircraft pretty much configured for arrival. One other quick thing as well, we just to set the VREF speeds. Now the VREF speeds worked out by our performance calculator shows speeds of 141, so we'll just take that rather than taking the FMC speed even. So 30 with 141, and that's everything solid there. Okay, and there we go, we've commenced our descent into Dublin. A little bit of weather around. If you actually look right now, you can see it's going to thread quite nicely between the system to the south and north of Dublin Airport. When we get closer to X-Ram, we'll go ahead and switch the seatbelt signs on. Just now it's just a nice, relatively calm, easy descent. Just setting the turn maximum there to 25 degrees. And we'll go ahead now and set the seatbelt sign still. And we can see Dublin VOR. If we punch change the nav to, there we go, we can see a direction to Dublin there. Just a little bit of situational awareness. And we can see the packets of weather there returning, including some reds. Certainly don't want to fly into that this evening. And we can see the blue checkered line, the go around procedure. Reset now to 80. Just there we can just see Dublin in the distance. Through the wispy cloud there.
Traffic.
We got a flash there over Dublin. Looks like a false return. Yep, there's Dublin Airport there. I'm going to go ahead and dim the flight deck now. This FS Labs, you can dim it, actually dim it as well as just switch them off. What we'll do is we'll just go ahead and get rid of them. Certainly not required. And we'll go ahead and we'll set 60 now. And as we're now cleared down to 60 by our Imagineer traffic controller. There's one thing that we forgot to set, and that was the course. So as you can see now from the first officer position, course now at 0 at 99 degrees on both sides in preparation for our arrival. So we'll be having cleared direct Echo from our traffic controller and told descent altitude 4,000 feet. So we've just selected that and executed it on the flight management system. Clear the warning. And there we go, making the left-hand turn towards Echo now. Just to recap there, we've made the left turn towards Echo now, cleared down the 3000 and speed's 220. We'll call for the approach checklist now. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters and instruments.
974 my side, 974 standby.
974 set. Approach checklist complete.
Over Echo now, and we're making the left turn. This will be the final left turn to intercept the approach path now. So we'll give an intercept heading of say 160. And we'll select localizer.
Check.
And our virtual controller has asked us for speed 180 or less now. Let's call for some flaps. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
We can see a glide slope coming down quite nicely now. Quick look out the window, not really much to see. Just make out the runway over there. There we go, we're picking up the localizer. We can go ahead now and through the runway heading.
Localizer captured.
And we'll go ahead now and arm the approach. Approach armed.
Check.
Speed 160 now.
Check.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Light slope captured.
Speed's coming up, but we'll drop the gear down there. There's a bit of drag. Gear down.
Gear down. Cabin crew. Seats for landing. Cabin is seated.
2500.
8 miles. Cleared. Flaps 15. Landing checklist to flaps.
Speed checked. Speed brake up. Flaps 15. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. 3 green.
Auto brake.
Level 2 set.
All wing and flaps.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
And we've set there the VREF plus 5. 146. Complete the checklist.
Flaps.
30. 30. Green light.
1000.
30. 30. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
I have control.
You have control.
0.
500. Continue.
A little bit right here.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Landing.
Check.
100.
Sync rate.
30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverses. 100 knots. 80 knots.
feet remaining.
60 knots.
Manual braking.
Auto brake disarmed.
3000
Check.
feet remaining.
And there we go. Dublin on time.
Approaching 3-4.
Confirm cleared across runway 34.
Confirm. Cleared to enter. 1 whilst a portion anti-ice associated.
Noted. Out. Taking the runway turn off lights off now. Oh, we'll just be taking first stands here. There we go. 1, 2, 4. And taxi light off now. Okay, and out we go. Pumps are off. Anti-collision light off. Hydraulics. Cabin crew disarm slides and open doors. And there you go, welcome to Dublin. Relatively wet evening. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then feel free to subscribe. And we'll be taking this particular aircraft, EFO, onwards and upwards from Dublin in the next video on the next sector. Thank you very much indeed.